be early.
That's gonna record side when I say,
Rotate your device. What?
Now you gotta
Move it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Look at perfect.
That's perfect.
Perfect. Yay, that works. It's all up on my face. Pause. Like Doc said last time. No pause. When it was next to his mouth, he's like, pause. Put it in my mouth. Okay. Hey, are we live? Is this thing on? The Pretty Boss Podcast. Ew. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get it. Lou, can we turn that? Oh, thank you.
Turn the music down, Lou.
That should be an intro.
Lou, can you turn the music down now, Lou?
That's what I told her. That's gonna be the intro.
I got you. What up, everybody? It's your girl, DjDark, Syde. JStarr, bitches.
ShayBlayze. Okay. I can't go after you.
JStarr, bitches. Yes, and this is the Pretty Boss Podcast, episode number 2 again.
Oh, let me turn this down.
I know I mentioned that last week. I'm like, episode number 2. No, the first, let me just break it down real quick. The first podcast we did was the podcast before the podcast. So last week was our actual episode number 1, or podcast 1,
Yes.
and today's podcast number 2. So thank you guys for joining us. Don't leave us. Stick with us because we got some shit to talk about today. Yes, I don't know what it is, but I'm ready. I'm ready whenever you guys are. I know everyone's got stuff in their cups.
Talk some bullshit.
Well, first let's shout out Millie
Millie.
Entertainment.
There you go.
Shout out Dearest. Shout out
Thank you.
Luigi.
Whose mic isn't on, by the way.
No, it's not on.
Don't listen. Don't fuck up my production.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, somebody's mic isn't on.
It's
Who's
on.
fucking up my
Is
production?
it me? Hold on, let's check it out.
Hold on, right here. It was Jay.
It was
Jay.
Ooh, fucking my shit up, yo. Oh, hard is editing shit. Anyways, so thank y'all. Okay, so we're talking about shit today. Just a quick recap about what we're trying to do with this Pretty Boss podcast.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad
is
podcast.
okay.
Later we'll get better, we swear. We're talking about life. We're talking about love. We're talking about news. We're talking about sex. We're talking about music.
Relationships.
What are we talking about? We don't know.
Friendships.
Yes.
All of that.
Animals.
Bullshit.
Y'all,
Animals?
and you guys who are watching live, y'all can ask us some questions.
Yes, we are on live right now. We have our things set up in the corner so we can actually interact with you guys this podcast. So if you have any questions, if you want to know something,
Bring it in.
bring it, because we are raw and unfiltered and we got you. So
We could swear.
say whatever the fuck you want. Oh, by the way, catch us on Spotify. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple. We're on Podbean.
Big congrats on that.
Yes.
already know.
So we're gonna work hard and bust our ass to get this podcast heard. So definitely, one of the things we discussed we wanted to do was incorporate local artists' music kind of in the background.
Yes.
Yep.
Right?
So if you have music, please send it to PrettyBossCT
At gmail.com. That was the easiest part.
Pretty Boss
We have so
at
many
gmail.com. You can't miss that.
No, so simple.
Please send us your music. Please. We want to
We
play
need some
music in the
sticky notes over
background.
there next to Shay or something.
Huh?
Sticky notes.
Yeah, please. I need sticky notes today.
I told you to bring the index cards, but whatever. Straight from the top of the dome today. So, what's up, Jay? You sitting in the middle today.
We got Shay with the wool shirt on tonight.
I'm not
Right?
standing up.
Peace,
Okay,
Connecticut, you know.
Yes.
Y'all get yours.
At prettyboss.net. I got the Pretty Boss definition on right now in gold glitter.
I was supposed to have mine on, but I was running late.
Whatever. She good. But someone read this again to me.
Here.
A lady who's, well, the definition of a
A
pretty
lady
boss,
who's attractive in a delicate way,
business-minded, slays, and doesn't play. Yeah. That's us. All right, so let's get this podcast started. What the fuck are we talking about today, Brad?
I thought we were going to talk about what we was just doing in our embarrassing moments.
Oh, yeah.
Disclaimer,
Alright.
some of the participants in the Pretty Boss podcast may or may not be intoxicated / high as fuck. So we're not going to tell you who or what,
No.
but we wanted to talk about like our first experiences with, the basics. Marijuana,
Yes.
right? So Shay,
Why do I have to
Shay,
start?
we're going to start with you, Shay. What happened, Shay? Start the story.
talk about
Start the story with what
Okay.
happened.
What was your first time?
My first time
Getting high on
getting
weed.
high On weed.
I was 15.
Okay.
And, well, this is not really my first time because my first time was great. I was at the mall. I was having fun, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, my second or third time, right, I thought I was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I was with this girl. We're driving. I had a... I
You
used
guys
to
were
work
about to
at...
have sex?
No!
No.
You wouldn't say that,
Shane.
Shay. It's not... you know what? At that age, I was still a virgin. Thank you.
I wasn't. What age? 15?
15,
Oh, you got
16,
me.
I was a virgin.
I was.
So, I lost my virginity at 18. Are we switching the subject?
No!
Okay,
Great story, and then we'll talk about
since we
virginity.
went there.
How old were you?
I was 12.
I was 13.
I was 18.
Okay, moving on with the weed.
Weed. So, regardless, I went for a ride with my girl. I had to go. I used to work at Stop and Shop at 15, and I got really fucking high. Like, we were smoking like 2 blunts. That's back in the day when we had to really smoke blunts, like real shit, right?
It wasn't laced with nothing.
No,
It was just
pure.
okay.
Well, let me tell you, I
Pure
thought it was.
AZ. Y'all remember that shit, right?
No, it was skunk.
Oh, yeah.
Ours was skunk.
I remember that AZ shit.
You're still young. We didn't have AZ back then.
Oh shit.
So we were smoking,
I ain't that much
and I thought it was tough. And then I get to my job, and then all of a sudden the panic kicks in.
Oh man.
And I'm like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And then she's like, yo, you okay? I was like, I can't breathe.
Oh
So I was
my
like,
God.
take me home. I didn't give a fuck about my job. Fucking fire me. I don't give a fuck.
Oh shit.
So I get home and I'm crawling up the stairs. My mother's like, what's going on? Okay, so my mother, immigrant from Turkey,
Right.
so she has no idea about weed or nothing. So she's freaking out because I'm screaming. I'm like panicking. I can't breathe.
Oh my God.
And she calls my uncle. My uncle's like, call the ambulance.
Somebody call an ambulance.
Call Tyrone, whatever. So the ambulance came.
Lord have mercy.
And then,
So what they say?
no, I get and they grab me and I'm kicking and I'm fighting them and I'm
Oh my
screaming
God.
rape. They're trying to rape me. Like, they're trying to rape me.
Oh
Stop
my
it. And I'm fighting them. I'm like, there's no way that was just weed. I don't know. It was crazy.
Wow.
So then I woke up in the
Maybe a
hospital.
little angel?
Something.
It
Some
was something in that
fluid.
shit. I don't know.
Right.
Back
I
in the
don't
day,
know.
we used to do the woo, so I don't know.
Oh
But
my
that
God.
was my
Hold
second.
up, okay. I don't know what
That was the day that we didn't know about anxiety. That's the day that we didn't know about
That's when we
anxiety.
used to put coke in the weed.
Oh my
that's
God.
what they call it,
Yeah,
the woo?
the woos
The
or
woo.
yeah.
Okay.
Coke, crack, whatever.
Right. Right.
We used to do coke.
Jay.
Not me.
Oh.
wait, you said wait. I said back in
we just have
people
to
around
shake
me.
The people, I get it. I
You
get
and
it.
me people.
Shit, we going
No,
on. Keep
because
going.
no, I was scared of weed after a while.
I have had one of those moments.
What was yours?
Well, I did have one of those moments, but it was like later, like, wow, this was probably like 6 years ago when my brother died. But the first time I ever smoked weed, I was about 11, 12 years old. I went to visit my mom in Jersey. And her and my sister rolled, please don't kill me for this, sis, but they rolled a joint. And they were like, try this, like on some real bad influence shit. Like, I was literally getting influenced into this shit. And I was like, fuck it, let me do it, because if I don't do it, I'm gonna look like the wimp. So I did it, and I was so fucking high. But I wasn't high to the point where they had to call an ambulance or anything. I was wild with it. It's summertime, we're walking in the boardwalk. And I was just so high. I kept telling my sister, yo, I feel like I'm in a roller coaster.
Oh yeah. I
And
hate
they
that
kept laughing
feeling.
at me, but I'm like, no bullshit. I feel like I'm in a roller coaster.
Yep.
Mind you, yeah, I wasn't your typical 11, 12-year-old. Like, at that time, I had really, like, developed in a lot of different ways, body-wise, mental-wise. I was doing a lot of shit that a lot of 11, 12-year-olds wouldn't do. I was working at a club in Wildwood, New Jersey. I was doing a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. It was a lot different for me. It wasn't like just a little kid just smoking weed. Like, my mentality was completely different than the average 11, 12-year-old. My mom died when I was 13, so been on my own since then. But literally, like, I was just so high.
This is where we
be cute. Cypress Hill. I want to get high.
Oh, I knew all the words to that shit.
Maybe high times. All right. Well, I mean, I can't remember my first time because I am Dory, but I can remember my worst time.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't aware that you're not supposed to smoke weed in the steam. You guys ever smoke weed in a steamy room?
You know what? In a tub, in a jacuzzi,
like
in
hot
a
baths,
bathtub,
yeah,
in a hot ass
yes.
bath, and I was like, get me out of here.
I did that. I'm sitting there. I'm thinking I'm cool because I just started smoking, and I'm in a hot bath, and everything's real steamy because I boil myself when I take baths and showers.
Me too.
Shit out of myself.
I come out red.
Yeah, right, like a lobster. So yeah, I stood up and I fainted, and they had to call the ambulance.
Oh shit.
That's the first time I ever fainted, and at the time, the person I was with, he was like 6'2", so he kind of draped me. I kind of fell over his arm like a wet towel, and I was just kind of draped over his arm. And I was skinnier then, so I was like a towel. So yeah, that wasn't fun. Yeah, shouts out to all the potheads out there. Kids, don't do drugs!
How do you handle it now, may I ask? Like, if you were to smoke today, what would happen to you?
I can tell you a recent.
Oh, damn.
This is what happened to me like 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
When me and my ex, we went to Boston, and I thought I was cool. I was like, so I started drinking. Like when I would drink, I would take a toke or whatever, take a quick hit or two.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought I was cool. We're driving to Boston. I took a few tokes. I started panicking. I was like, we're not making it to Boston. I need to go home. I know he was upset, but that's how I handled it. Like, I had to go home. I was freaking out. I can't smoke weed because I get very paranoid.
All the way from Boston.
Yes.
Damn.
I know he wanted to.
I would have been like, bitch, just drink some water.
No,
she needs some milk.
Yeah. I have the worst anxiety already, so if you add weed to it.
I think your anxiety is a little bit worse than mine.
My anxiety is a lot worse than yours.
Yes.
Because you could do a lot of shit I can't do.
Yeah.
So. I can say about anxiety, and I always say I have respect for people who have anxiety, because most of the time you look at somebody.
That might not be anxiety. That might be like a dissociative disorder, like where you can't be around people.
Oh shit!
No, I can be around people.
Not like agoraphobia or nothing.
No, I don't have agoraphobia yet. I feel like sometimes I can get there because I have a hard time. I can't go to movie theaters. I can't go to restaurants. Like, I freak out.
Y'all gonna have to go out on a date at our house.
Yeah, and all these dudes be in my inbox like, let me take you on a date. Motherfucker, I don't date. I go to therapy. I'm trying to figure it out. That's what's happening. But I just recently started feeling that way. I used to do shit all the time, You guys know, we used to go out
everywhere
and whatever. Like, I can't. It's
everything.
And sometimes the older we get, we figure out something else.
Yes, that's so true.
I
think you only smoked on me like one time, our whole friendship.
Yeah. I think it was my birthday party.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't smoke. I don't like it.
Yeah. But when I got COVID, that's when I realized that anxiety is like a real thing. Like, when I got COVID,
it's a real thing.
I was sitting there.
She finally understood me.
I could never relate to her. I couldn't understand. I always empathized, but when you have to leave someplace because when you have to leave a place because she's feeling uncomfortable, whatever, I was always cool with that. But when I got COVID and I actually had monitors, hospital monitors on me that showed me my blood pressure, my heart rate. The first time I had a panic attack in my whole entire fucking life, my heart rate went up to 170.
That was me.
And my blood pressure, my blood pressure was 190 over 160. I'm like, I need help right now.
They thought I really was gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. So when people say they have anxiety, don't discredit that and treat it as if it's just something in your head. Oh, it's just in your head. Get over it. No, you actually have a physiological response to what your brain manifests or what you're feeling, in terms of anxiety. So luckily I got over it because I was on them pills for a hot minute. I had to pray about it. Jesus, he comes through for me.
I got so high, I thought I had anxiety, to tell you the truth. That was funny shit for me. You know what I mean?
27, you said?
No, when I was high, when I was smoking.
The anxiety? Was that recently?
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Okay.
But, I ended up in a hospital and I'm like, this is anxiety or this is me high as fuck? You know what I'm saying? That would kick me out because I was healthy. Get that out of here.
Oh, wow.
All right.
It was a panic attack.
Yo, Shout out Ace for watching. He said he almost died of COVID as well.
Oh.
Yo, I almost died like
about that.
twice.
Blessing.
Well, yeah, because like one of the most ignorant things I encounter nowadays is I still want to keep my mask on because I have PTSD because I almost died of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So like when I go do my karaoke thing, for example, you know, certain people come up to me like, take your mask off.
Yeah.
You don't need that. And I'm like, the fuck do you
So are
care?
you not spitting on me?
Right? Because when you're doing karaoke, they be up in your face.
Yeah.
Do you have Journey? Don't stop
that's
believing.
what I think about. Not the breathing, but when you
The
spit.
spit particles, yes.
Yeah.
So having COVID, I mean, it was no joke. I had no pre-existing conditions, nothing, perfectly healthy. And all of a sudden, my 4th day of having COVID, my mom was finally like, get up off your ass. You've been coughing hard as hell. You're down. You got fevers. Go to the hospital. They're like, you got some double COVID pneumonia.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had respiratory failure with hypoxia, yes. So like my body wasn't carrying the oxygen. My lungs were unable to carry the oxygen to all my other organs. Bitches almost died up in this piece.
You had a COVID 2 or something.
Yeah, COVID XL and shit. So like when people try to sit, I try not to get involved with these debates with people when I hear the ignorance of, oh, it's just the flu. The fuck it's not.
That was me in the beginning.
We've had it 3 times in our house.
And you were just fine.
I never had it.
She was just fine with COVID.
Well, the first time, I didn't experience too much of the symptoms. I had a headache, and that was it. My hubby was the one that experienced all the symptoms, but it wasn't even, like, he only experienced it for like 3 days. Mm-hmm. Second time, I lost my taste, my smell, and I was so sick for like a whole week where I couldn't even get out. The only thing I was able to do was eat.
Yeah,
so I ate. I gained like 5 pounds with COVID. I was pissed.
COVID was taking a shit.
I was pissed. You know why I didn't have that? I kind of wish I had that symptom because then I would have.
Took a shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
But no, I didn't even have that symptom. But I ate even though I couldn't smell or fucking taste shit.
So Mike Matate, I don't know how to say his last name, says COVID is a flu. If it's a flu, then it's a deadly ass.
I mean, it's a virus.
It's a deadly virus.
Flu is a virus.
And
COVID is a virus.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
But when you look at my CT scan, when I saw my pulmonologist, I posted it on my TikTok, you see all the lung damage that I sustained because of COVID. That shit wasn't there before. So here it is now, like 7 months later, they're telling me 90% of the damage I had in my lungs that was supposed to be permanent has healed itself.
Good.
Again, thank you, Jesus.
So
I can sing again. I still got it.
Hallelujah.
Ace actually says his body hasn't been the same since either.
Yeah.
Neither has my hubby.
Crazy.
Yeah. My hubby's like, he still experiences really bad asthma. He's like, because he already has bad asthma. So when he got COVID, it was really bad. Like, he had to go to the hospital. They had to do all types of treatments. Until this day, he's been really, really bad with his asthma. Like, it's been different.
Lung damage. When he had COVID, did they put him on prednisone?
Yeah.
Okay. Because the whole thing that kills you with COVID is the inflammation.
Yeah.
And the prednisone is supposed to reduce that inflammation. So had I not gotten to the hospital, when I got to the hospital, the inflammation would have just closed up my lungs. And I did have that with the respiratory failure. I had moments where you breathe in through your nose, no fucking air is coming through. So then you go to your mouth because it's bigger, no fucking air is coming through.
That's scary.
That, I just wanted to throw myself on the floor like a fucking fish out of water and just die. And that happened like 4 or 5 times. When I just go into the bathroom in the hospital.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all gonna put a toilet seat right by my bed right here. I ain't getting up for shit.
I remember the last time I peed on myself in the hospital. That's horrible.
I didn't.
It happens.
It was during my surgery. Fuck it. Let's talk about surgery.
Let's talk about
let's talk about surgeries. We're gonna talk about surgeries. Okay,
We can talk about my surgery. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know,
I had a few shots.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, JStarr did get some work done, but she had good reason. She had twins.
Yes.
And I can vouch. I was at her baby shower. She was the size of a yacht. She was big as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. She was big as fuck. But she ain't too big.
The size of a yacht.
Who was? You were?
Yes.
You were.
So you had seen JStarr before.
Babies in her.
And she got a big butt.
weighing $140, maybe $135.
Before you got
$140.
pregnant.
Before I got pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
When I got pregnant, I found out 2 weeks later, no bullshit. I got so sick within these 2 weeks. And I don't know anybody that has been like, I found out I was pregnant at 2 weeks. I did. I was so fucking sick. I couldn't even, we did a party and I had already started feeling sick and I wasn't supposed to do this on the party day, but I was feeling so sick that I was like, fuck it. Let me take a pregnancy test. I took 3 pregnancy tests before the party.
That's a lot.
I regretted it because I had to stop drinking that day.
Which party? I was there, right?
Yeah, we did the black balloons.
Oh.
Shit.
No, the black balloon had the test in it.
Oh, yeah, okay. I remember we were playing cards or
Yep,
some shit.
yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so I was feeling some type of way. So then I took the test and the fucking shit came out positive after 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
That's how you knew. That's how I knew I was having twins. I said
Very
I'm having
pregnant.
twins.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way
I
in hell
told
you're
you.
gonna find out
Wait,
you're pregnant
wait.
2 weeks later.
Didn't I tell you like 3, 4, 5 years before that you were gonna have
Yes.
twins?
Yeah.
I was there. I saw the
Psychic
whole thing
shit.
happen. I was like half asleep, half in, half out. But Shay was doing a reading on Jay, and Shay told her, she's like, "You're gonna have twins," and I'm like, "Shay's gonna have no
Yeah, she don't be
twins."
believing in me this one.
How the fuck you know?
It was her, and years ago in a boardwalk in Jersey, I had somebody do my cards, and she told me I was having 3 kids. And I was like, I don't understand how I'm having 3 kids. I only want 2. So, and I'm really like, I only want 2, which was, you know, I only had 1 when I started trying to have kids. I wouldn't say trying, but it happened. So I'm like, how the fuck this bitch told me that I'm having 3 kids, but this is my 2nd pregnancy that I'm actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, so come to find out I'm having twins. I was.
Shay,
I want to address something because Mark Diggity, shout out Mark Diggity, shout out.
Mark
He just
Diggity.
said, let's talk about this because I'm still bitter about this.
What happened?
What's
He
going
said,
on?
so being you had twins, does that make Darkside a godmother of one and Shay godmother of the other? Let's talk about that because I'm still bitter.
I am
Because
godmother
JStarr doesn't love me.
of
No,
both.
don't put your head on my shoulder.
I am godmother of both. Those
She's
are
got-
my kids.
I get shit.
No,
I don't know
we
why.
agreed after.
No.
You don't even like
Okay.
kids.
She didn't.
She
Don't
loved
get
her kids.
shit of one.
But she
Not
liked
nothing.
All right.
Mark, nothing. She gave me nothing.
So I have my aunt as the godmother of my twins, as well as Darkside. And then I have Valerie, who's my sidekick number 1, as the water godmother. And she argued with me for
Yes.
a whole year about it.
Yes.
So now she is also
No,
the
it doesn't
water
count.
godmother.
It
and
doesn't
I'm
count.
the
It doesn't count because I had to argue
We
about
gonna
it.
split them kids in
So
4.
I'm not
God forbid.
mad. No, I'm still mad.
You know what? You know
Like,
what?
I'm not right, Mark? Right?
But you know what a godparent entails, right?
Yeah,
There's so
that's the
much.
church stuff, but the water?
But okay,
Come on.
I get it.
I didn't even get water.
But technically, when it's church stuff, but you're making a vow that God forbid
And
something
just so
happens.
you know, we're trying to get them baptized this year.
Oh, yeah.
In the end of
Yeah,
the
I don't want
summer.
your kids anyway.
And we are, you know, even though I don't go to church, I want to emphasize I do not go to church. I was raised Catholic, so I will be baptizing my children Catholic.
Yes. So I and whoever else is taking a vow that God forbid something happens, we will gladly take the babies. Shay, you can't handle
Y'all
no
heard
babies.
that.
I don't want your damn kids.
Y'all heard that? So if something happens to me,
Yes.
they better fucking take the
I'm
fucking
not taking. You heard
responsibility.
me. I'm not taking nothing.
I take
Cause I didn't even get water. I had to fight
She
for it.
said, "I'll take the kid."
You're
You can take them.
madrina de alcohol.
Yes.
Not the water, the alcohol.
Yes. I agree.
Alrighty.
Whatever.
then.
But I love them babies.
No,
Always.
they're good. They're such
I'll
a
help.
pain
I'll
in the
help
ass.
Dark Side. If got nothing's
Oh,
gonna
so
happen to
me,
you
no.
anyway. Shut up.
Yo, no bullshit. My daughter, like today, like chumped her own father. Like she went like this to him,
Oh my
She was like,
God.
Mad little.
and he was like,
Yeah.
you know, he's
So
like
threatened.
6'4".
Get that from her
He's
mama.
so big. Yeah, he was like, I wonder where she gets that from. I'm like, I don't know. You.
Well, going back, we started talking about, you know, yeah, the babies, they're great, but you had to get surgery because of how much damage they did to your body. Not only damage on the outside, but damage on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay, so just real quick, she went through some shit to have these twins.
Yeah.
Had like a whole somebody reaching up into some shit to get some shit, and some babies came out, and it was a horror story.
Oh, my labor was a horror story. Definitely. You know, my kids are 12 hours apart. I did not have a cesarean. I pushed my motherfuckers out.
With an epidural?
I tried the epidural, and they called it a window when it doesn't work.
Oh,
yeah,
you missed your window.
That's what happened to me.
Kill me.
So the whole time I'm like, so they got all of us ready for the OR operating room. Because they were concerned that I may have to need a cesarean section for the second one. But when we got there, I was able to push out the first one. So obviously I didn't need the cesarean, but I was begging for the cesarean for the second one. I couldn't believe that they would have me sit there for 12 motherfucking hours,
Right?
about to have another one, because my daughter's like this. She didn't want to come out.
No, she should.
So they said if they delivered her that way, she would break her arm. So I had to wait. And literally, this is how she is today. So I had to wait till she decided. So my doctor had to put her arm all the way up to here. And pinch her arm so that she could go down. So once she went down, they seen it in the monitor or whatever. They had me start pushing. I had to wait 12 hours for this shit.
Oh my God.
12 long hours of being ripped all the way. All they gave me was ice to put on my shit. So that then I can push her out.
I ain't having no more babies.
This was literally I was in labor for almost 48 hours.
That's crazy.
And I don't, yeah.
We
If
don't
you're having
recommend
twins, just have a C-section. Like, make that a point.
Yeah.
Beforehand, because I told them beforehand that I wanted to push them out. I couldn't have a C-section. Even after the first one, they were like, no, you said you wanted this, so you gotta do this. I was like, hey, that's some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
I was crying the whole time to my hubby, like, please tell them.
Tell them
I said I want a C-section. He's like, babe, you gotta hold off. 12 hours later, I had one at 12:30 at night, and I had my daughter the next morning at 10:15.
That's crazy. So forget fisting. They ain't fished you. They fucking forearmed the shit out of you.
It was horrible.
So inside all got fucked up. She's still tight. You know what I mean? I ain't
So
talking about
back
that
to the
inside.
surgery, though.
But talking about the surgery. How was it? What did you get done? How was it?
She's tight.
So, she got a man. He like it.
I don't know.
If it's like a fucking cave,
I just want to know. Just curious.
She does her Kegels.
I do my Kegels.
She does her Kegels.
You know, I would, after twins, I would be like, yo, that bitch loose as fuck. But on some real shit, my man had no complaints.
Exactly. That's how
Okay,
I know.
going nowhere. He's
TMI,
still here.
that's how I know.
Anyhow, but as far as my surgery, yeah, I felt like I had a lot of extra skin, especially with my stomach. My stomach was like literally out to here to the point where I couldn't even reach my fingers. That's how big I was. I was on bed rest for, I don't know, 6 months before I had the kids. So yeah, I decided to have a tummy tuck.
Okay.
I had a tummy tuck. And I love the results. I love my stomach. I can actually show my full stomach if I wanted to.
Isn't it sexy? Do you pinch it and there's no like fat? There's no you
fat.
can't pinch nothing.
None. There's
Just
no
toit.
stretched skin. Everything is
Toilet.
gone. My belly button is a little dark around right now because it's healed as far as like closed up and everything, but because of my pigmentation, everything gets a little dark with scarring, so I gotta wait more time than the normal people who doesn't have that issue. So I was told that my belly button will be my regular skin color at about a year.
So you're happy with the results? What else did you get done?
Oh my God, I love my results. I love my results. I love my results. I can't even say that enough. I can show my stomach if I wanted to. Like I said, I just don't because that little ring around my belly button I'm not happy with. So I'll wait the year. Besides that, I am going to get it tatted, my scar.
Nice.
But I'm going to wait the year and a half that the doctor told me to wait. Besides that, I got a breast lift.
Okay.
I did.
We saw them. They're nice.
I did. I got a breast lift, and I did get implants.
Okay.
So, and I love
look
my
really
boo-boos.
natural.
They
I
look
can't even
so
tell.
natural. What kind of implants are they called?
They
The
are
gummy
gummy
bear?
bears, gummy bear implants. And I got 220 cc's, which is like almost nothing. And the reason why I got them was just to give it a little poof. And you know what? Now that I'm used to them and I don't feel them no more, I think I want a little more poof.
Oh my god! So you're like at what, like a D?
Right now I'm a D.
You
I
so
used to be an
greedy.
E. After the kids, I was an E.
She's
Now
so
I'm back
greedy.
to a D.
Yo, I'm a B.
They're
Okay,
really
fuck
nice.
out of here. She's like, I want it bigger, and I'm like, mine will never get any bigger. I'm just stuck with like bee stings, is what I call them. B cup bee stings.
No, I seen bee stings. And that bitch got some implants too. We don't want to go there.
Oh,
But
oh
no.
damn! Shooting shots. Boop, boop.
No, we're not gonna talk about nobody. But
All
I've
right.
seen bee stings.
I feel you. Okay, so Jay recommends if you got a fupa, which I have a fupa for life because I'm too chicken shit to go under the knife. But she recommends, girls, just get it done. A lot of guys.
Yes, look, I don't even know if I can stand here.
Oh shit! Move the microphone.
Yeah.
Set it to the side. Here we go.
It's there.
Ew. Muy sexy. Muy sexy. Thank you for showing. Show and tell. I'm PrettyBoss podcast. The people on the
So
podcast.
Dark
can't.
Side, if you were to get something, what would you get done?
My fupa.
That's
Your
it?
fupa.
My fupa. That's it. I mean, it keeps my hands warm at night sometimes. Sometimes, you know, when I run down the stairs, I'll hear this clapping, and I'm like, what the fuck is that sound? And it's me. It's either my ass or my fupa. I can never tell.
Every time I'm sitting somewhere and I don't got something tight, I can hear it.
Yes. So, but you know, a lot of memes lately have been building my self-esteem. You know, like a real man don't give a fuck about a fupa, blah, 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 blah. And they got some good stuff under that fupa. So it's been making me feel better about myself. So I'm going to keep my fupa. But I am going to the gym.
I don't know if there's any men watching there. What do you guys feel about fupas?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That's a great
My
question.
man didn't think I needed surgery, but I was like, it's not about you, it's about me and how I feel more comfortable in my body, because this is not how I used to be. Like, I understand maybe some people weren't like that and they pay so much money to get like that, and I still don't hate on them. If that's what they want to do, hey, by all means, I applaud you. But that wasn't my case. I really was bad as fuck. I had the baddest body, and then I had twins, which made me like not feel so well about myself. So I got some work done. It is what it is. But can nobody motherfucking say that I wasn't like this before and I paid to be that way, because this is, I was like that before.
Exactly.
And I just paid to get back to who I was. And I didn't get no BBL.
No.
So just to
You
let
don't
y'all
need
know,
no more butt.
She got a
my
fat
ass is huge. I don't need no BBL. I got work in my front. I
Right.
just make sure that my shit is good. And yes, I am about to go back and get the motherfucking Lipo 360. I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm about to get. And hey, it is what it is. I'm happy about it.
And once you get your body, you gon' what you gonna do with it?
Make sex. Nah, I mean, you know, I got a lot of different things I want to do. It's not even what I want to do about it. I just want to feel good about myself.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to feel insecure. I don't want to feel like, oh my God, I wasn't like this before, because that's my issue. Is like, I look in the mirror, I'm like, yo, I wasn't like this.
Yeah.
No, I didn't have this. No, I didn't have that. Yeah, I'm more than appreciative that I got 2 kids at once. I really, really, really love that, and I am a God believer, so I feel like God gave me that for a reason. But I wasn't happy with how I looked after, and so I had to do something about it.
Right.
I
feel you. Can't nobody knock you for that.
right.
All right. So Shay, what would you get done?
My lip.
Your
My
lip.
upper lip.
What is wrong with your upper
There's
lip?
nothing wrong with your
small.
upper lip,
It's
yo.
true. It's like, you know.
That's like $500 away.
No, I need $500. Who wants
Who got her?
Cash out. I'm on it. I want my teeth done.
I just want my lip done.
That's my next
I
thing.
don't care about my tiny fupa. My butt is big. I also don't like my cellulite though. I do have cellulite.
I got the perfect machine for you.
Oh, you bought it.
I bought it.
All right, we
You're
will
gonna
be
have
paying.
to
We will be paying
do
for
it.
I
that.
bought it because I ain't trying to pay no
But-
$1,500 to no masseuse to do the shit for my body. Like,
Right.
Honestly, I'm really happy what God gave me. I feel very blessed. I feel like my hair is natural, my butt is natural, everything is good.
baby's
Right.
calling me,
So-
but I'm not about to pick up because I know what he's
I
gonna say.
told you to put it on Do Not Disturb.
Do not disturb, babe.
Now you got babe
Mind
trying to
me.
censor you. Don't be trying to censor her, okay?
This probably watching me like, what is this bitch talking
What
about?
you expect her to do? Pick up the phone during the podcast? I don't think so. Anyways, moving on. Next subject. Well, one of the subjects. I mean, obviously we want to talk about life, but one of the things that I saw.
wanted to talk about
What?
Facebook, guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned something. Let's talk about some Facebook motherfucking etiquette
Yes.
for a second. Okay.
Yes. So, I'm really, really tired of these guys in my inbox
Ooh.
that for years, months, whatever it may be. Hi, how's
How
your
are
day?
you?
How are you? You're
Uh,
beautiful. Hi.
wait.
Call me.
Yes.
Hi,
How's your day
hi.
going?
Leave me the fuck alone. If I don't look at your shit,
Right.
if I don't respond, leave me the fuck alone.
Right.
Because do you know how many people I had to block? I have to block, especially when you guys start calling me.
No.
That's when you're getting really blocked.
Don't call somebody you don't know on
Exactly.
Facebook.
I don't know you, so to me
Out
that's
here.
like a form of stalking. Leave
Okay,
me
hold
the
on.
fuck alone.
Unless it's an emergency.
What you
Like,
But somebody you don't know.
know.
I had this guy call me while I was pregnant, right? He called me like 3 times, and my hubby's like, "Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that?" Right? It was like 2 a.m. So finally, I decided to pick up. He says, "Yo, I'm in this bodega on North Street. Your father is on the floor.
Oh damn.
They
That's
beat
different.
him up. Blah blah blah." And
Well, they can text you that.
yeah, but you know what? He didn't. He just kept calling.
Well,
and calling.
that they should text you and be like, listen, I know you
But
don't
I'm
know
glad. I'm glad because finally I picked up. He was like, "Yo, I know you don't know me like that, but I am your friend on Facebook. That's how I got you on Facebook. Your father.
Yeah, I
this,
get
this,
it,
and that."
Wait, real quick.
Text me that.
Can I interrupt you guys real quick?
Yes.
Lou,
Lou, close the
Lou,
door.
can you close the door, please,
Thank
Lou?
you.
Thank you, Lou.
Just close the door.
Join
You
us?
chill over there.
Yeah, we're not trying to take you away, Lou. We're
This
just
is
saying.
loud, bruh.
You're gonna fuck up my production and my editing, Lou. I'm in no mood to edit your voice out. Thank you. Not just you, but whoever the hell's out there. Anyways, so you were saying, please continue.
But I just feel like, okay, that I understand, but at the same time, he can text you. Cause
But
don't
I know
you.
what you mean.
No,
I
I
know
just
what you
blocked
mean. You
somebody.
mean like non-emergency type shit.
No, like
niggas
I don't
calling
know you. Oh, I'm a fan. I like you. I always watch you. This, that. Motherfucker, leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, didn't you have like a bodega stalker who would send you videos
I have a bodega
jerking off
stalker.
to her
I already
picture?
know who the fuck he is.
It was hard. Yo,
No, check it out. Hold on, I'll tell you. This dude sent me a video. So I opened it up
I saw the whole thing.
and there's a picture of me on his TV. He's at a bodega. Not a bodega, a botanica. I know who it is, motherfucker. So you see my picture on the screen and then he moves his video down to his dick and he's jerking off to my picture. That's the video he sent me. This motherfucker been stalking me for years, and I heard that he does it to other females too.
Tag his ass.
Yo,
So-
yeah, say his name. Say his name.
I don't know his
Not enough
name.
people
I
are
honestly forgot.
All
But
right.
I've blocked him many times, and then he's found me and made fake ass pages and kept stalking me for
God.
years. He actually stopped for a while now, but yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
disgusting.
I don't get stalkers. Thank
I
God.
stalkers.
I
Oh
used to
my
get
God.
I used to get dick pics.
Oh my god, I just got somebody else texting me like, "How was your day today? I haven't heard from you in a while." But the problem is that they text my hubby the same thing.
Oh damn.
Literally like 4 or 5 days ago, and we're just looking at each other like we know who it is.
Mm-hmm. Trying to start problems and shit.
Not
Not
talk about
happening.
Whatever. Moving right along.
Moving
So
on.
Facebook etiquette, basically, I mean, this can go for both genders, guys and girls.
Mm-hmm.
If
I
you're
wonder if guys get stalked.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they do. Lou, do you get stalked, Lou?
I stalk my man.
No,
Lou don't got nothing to say about that.
I stalk my man. Does your girl?
No,
stalk
that's
you?
different. That's different.
Yeah,
Your girl
no.
can stalk you.
See, he's like.
That's different. But do men get stalked by women that they don't know, like consistently,
Or don't want.
I've seen that.
This is just a question to y'all. I don't know whoever's watching, but do
yeah.
you guys get consistently stalked by females? Hi.
How are you? Good
How are
morning.
you?
How was your
And
day?
you're just
What are you
ignoring
wearing?
them.
What are you wearing?
Right?
Oh my god, I have to block him ASAP. I just blocked him
G
from.
Money.
You know what I
G
mean?
Money just rose his hand.
What
So
up,
that
G?
happens to you? Let us know.
I feel
'cause
your pain, G.
That's really annoying, man.
So yeah, lesson to be learned. If the person on the receiving end is not responding, like fucking
Just
give it up,
stop.
because you look disgusting at
After
that
3
point.
tries,
It really pisses
give
me
it up.
off.
And
One.
two is like pushing it, but after 3,
No,
give
this
up.
dude been doing it. No, this is
I
the
have
recent,
those right now.
the recent one that I just did last week.
I'm about to
I
start
had to
asking you on
block
the
him.
podcast.
I'm not even gonna say his name, but I had to block him because he would not stop calling me, texting me. Yo, I'm not responding to you, bro.
Right.
So he was on my other page too. I had to block him on there. I don't care.
Do you guys accept any foreign friend requests? Like, do you have any
No.
friends in like
No,
Albania?
Punjabi?
or-
No thanks.
Big red flag.
I do
Yes.
have them.
She has a whole bunch
I
of
have
them.
a few from Africa and India.
I do.
Yeah.
But I actually
Nigeria.
speak to them on some real shit. Like, they be helping me.
Helping you what?
I ain't gonna say.
Every
Oh,
time,
shit,
every
okay.
time I
I'll
accept
tell you
them, they
after.
call me and call me and call me.
But they
No.
do. I have one friend that I made, and he helps me a lot.
Oh, that's cool. Do you send him pictures of your toes and he
Nothing. No
Nothing
pictures
like
of
that?
nothing. We're just
Okay.
cool.
Because you know they paying good money for toe pics
No,
nowadays,
we're just
right?
cool.
Y'all
And
remember
I
that
met him
shit?
through like I'll tell y'all after.
Okay, I'm about to sell my toe pics.
Yo, I was about to, but then when I went,
Yo!
when I went on there, they want a picture of your face. I was like, nah, we good.
Oh shit.
Send somebody else's
I'm about to
face.
do OnlyFans just for hands.
Yo!
I should actually.
Like,
That's
my
a
finger.
side
I
hustle.
could do it.
honestly,
with
like my
these.
feet are cute.
Mine look like little Vienna sausages cut in eighths.
I think mine did too.
Oh my god.
God gave up on my pinky toe, like towards the end.
No, my
He
toes
just
are
kinda
cute.
like-
No, I have cute toes.
I got
When
cute
they're
toes.
done.
Mine's eye. They
Mine's
look
are
chunky
cute.
monkey.
As long as they paint it and looking fresh,
But
they
they
cute.
people be getting paid for that, man.
They do.
No, I know one of my family members. She gets paid for her toes.
Yo, why aren't
I
all
gotta
women
respect
doing
it.
this?
Yeah,
Like,
I
gotta
gotta do
respect
all
it.
the hustles.
order hustles. We need order hustles.
I gotta respect it.
Yo, I'm about to start straight.
Yo, you heard about the
OnlyFans.
girl from 90 Day Fiance that she's from
Which
Connecticut.
one? Which one?
That be farting in jars.
No.
She be
Yes.
farting in jars. Yo, she made like 50.
I ain't hear about that bitch.
50,000 farting in jars. and
I'm not
sending them.
farting in
Yes.
jars.
She's from Connecticut.
I'm hardly
What's the
farting,
name of the
actually,
company
just so
again?
y'all know.
What
I
company?
forget the name of her company.
I don't know.
Like Tootsie, something Tootsie.
I don't know.
even like the word.
Yo, if I bottle my
I
farts,
don't like the word either.
if I bottle my farts,
I'm
y'all
pooing.
honestly, y'all
I'm
knock
poo- I'm
the
not
fuck out.
pooing.
That's fucking gross.
Because that's how my daughter says it, Putin. I'm not Putin in nobody's
Yo,
jar.
this
That's
bitch
good money.
really doing that shit and
I would
making
do it.
money.
My
wouldn't
farts
do it.
stink though. I guess she must smell like roses. Hers just
No,
smell like
I
roses.
think these fetish people like the stink. I don't know. It's gross to me.
Fetish people like the
I don't
weirdest
like
shit,
that
'cause
shit.
Oh
I
my
met a
God.
few.
I don't like
Not
that
for
shit.
feet or hands or farts, but
That's
I've
so
met a
gross.
few.
Or other stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so now that we're talking about sex, right? Is that where we're at?
Ooh,
now?
sex.
Right.
All right,
I want
let's
to
go.
talk about
I haven't had any approximately. No, sir. I miss it.
I'm very cobwebbed.
What is your question, Shay? What is your
Cobweb.
question?
So, what I like, do you guys like getting choked
Oh my God.
and thrown against the wall
I like a lot more than that. Shay.
and smacked in the face?
Oh my god, more.
All of it.
More.
Dark side doesn't.
More.
Do you know how bad I would fuck?
Listen, my man made me
Dude,
pass out before I thought I was gonna
Yo,
die.
I
thought I
thought
was
you
dead when I
did
woke up.
Bruh.
I even felt the whole shaking and vibration shit and passed out.
That
He was
asphyxiation
still hitting it
shit.
from the back when I
Shit
woke
out
up.
of me, please.
That asphyxiation shit will kill the shit
I'll
out of you.
die happy, bro.
Well,
Don't
we were
fuck
dying
outta
here. We
No.
was
happy.
happy.
Bruh.
If you don't choke
He didn't
me,
even know what's happening.
if you
so
don't
I'm
choke me,
blaming-
throw me against the wall,
No.
and call me a whore, I don't
No.
want nothing to do with you.
Nope. Not me. I don't play that shit. We're fighting.
All right,
It's
guys.
gonna get violent
Guys.
and bloody. You do some shit like that to
So
me.
her thing was, do you like if you get choked? So guys, do you do this to your girlfriends? Do you choke them? Do you do all these like S&M type of shit to them that makes them feel?
Like tie him up.
Mhm.
I got tied up before one time.
Oh, I guess I
Like
got
on
tied
some
up.
bondage
I like
shit.
that.
That's
And like
nothing new to me.
suspended in
I
the
like
air.
I do that all the time.
Just smack me up and just kill me. I don't care.
I did that one time. Been there, done that. Didn't like it. I'm not.
What?
I like it rough, but not to the point where them's are like fighting words type shit. You choke me, we fight.
Yo, you better.
I'm a
choke
heavy.
I might be there.
Yeah.
No, listen. Sometimes it be to the fighting point where I be like, motherfucker, like,
No.
Like, chill
But
out,
you know,
nigga.
when I feel that way, I turn it on them and then I start smacking them and choking them.
Oh my Lanta.
I like it.
So dirty.
I do the same thing.
Right?
I can't hang.
I
do the same thing. I start choking his ass, like,
Yes.
what? And then he'd be like trying to take my arms out, like, no, nigga, you gotta choke somebody.
Y'all need Jesus in the bedroom.
No, I don't want Jesus in the bedroom. Do not bring Jesus to my bedroom, please.
No, Jesus does not belong in my bedroom. My bed
Exercise.
done broke. I had a broken bed for
Oh,
like
I
a
had-
month now.
Yo, yeah, beds be breaking.
We're waiting for the other piece now, but
My bed got dust on it.
it got, my shit don't got dust because it fell to the floor. Like,
My vagina got dust on it.
what?
Girl, you already know.
We gonna be alright. Anyways, anything
I
more
need a
about sexy dirty
boyfriend.
bitches? Any other nastiness y'all have to talk
Nasty?
about?
I like
Oh
getting
my
spit
God.
in my mouth.
I
Oh
was
my
gonna
God,
open it
that's
and
Hold
say
on,
that.
hold on. Spit in my
Spit
mouth.
much.
Oh no.
This is a huge controversy.
No.
Spit much.
So you know when people
I don't
say,
like that
"Do you
shit.
don't like spit in your mouth?"
Nope.
It's not spitting.
I don't
like
like
drool.
it.
It's not like
drool.
there's not
I don't want it.
It's drool, and
They're not
I don't
it.
want
hot
the drool.
It's not
Spit in
like
my
that.
mouth.
Draw
Spit
my
in my
pussy, don't
face.
draw my mouth, nigga.
No,
like,
I like
no.
when they spit in my face.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I like all that crazy.
Yo, we
shit.
fighting! You gotta get fucked
No,
up! Spit on me!
spit in
Spit
my
on
mouth.
me!
We fighting.
No.
No bullshit. I be like, nigga,
Spit
spit
on
on
me.
me. Go ahead.
I dare you! Spit on me! You know, the only spit I like is if they're like from behind, if they're like kind of trying to move this some of the.
Nah, spit on my pussy by all means, but don't spit on my face, on my
Nah,
mouth, nigga. I'm a
nah.
boss.
Spit
You
on my
gotta
mouth.
realize who
I'm
you
not
gotta fuck with.
I'm
You
not.
fuck with the wrong one.
I'm not gonna even go there, but I should. Golden
What?
showers.
I did that before.
I like it.
I don't like it. I have tried it, but I don't like it. I've tried it. I ain't gonna bullshit.
It's the
But I don't like it.
help.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I like all that nasty shit.
I tried it, but I don't like it.
No, I like it.
Golden shower? No, don't piss on me.
Everything.
Don't piss on me.
I don't know why. I wonder if that's like something inside that's not healed.
You need some
Oh my
EMDR
God,
for
I
that
tried
shit.
that
I do
years ago.
too. What?
The golden shower. I tried it like.
How about how about squirting? Is
Almost
squirting
2 years.
pee?
All I do is squirt.
Is squirting pee?
It's some
No.
percentage. of
Maybe
pee.
a percentage.
I
Yeah.
learned
I had a girlfriend that squirted.
I learned
I
that
ain't
I
like it.
stopped. I didn't like it.
I didn't like it. Every time
That's
I went
the
down
only
on her,
way.
she squirted.
I have to.
And I didn't like it.
Oh no, you can't go down and that's
Exactly. Alright, so look at it that way because that's what a guy is looking at it as. Like,
Yeah,
you're
but
going
they
down
like
and squirting. But
Not all.
That's gross to me.
I know
'cause
some
I don't
men
eat
that like
pussy.
it. Like my man
That's
don't
so
mind it
dirty.
because he got to join and he got to see what it was like but I don't like it.
This podcast.
Don't
I
squirt
like-
on my
I
face,
like
bitch.
all the
I ain't
nasty
eating pussy.
shit.
This podcast has gotten so far to the left. I swear, let's reel it back. Let's reel it back.
We had too much to
I
drink.
don't know. I like
Anyway,
it. I like the subject.
so
I like it.
I don't like to squirt.
I learned how to squirt because
I know how to squirt.
I
but
can
I don't
squirt by
squirt.
myself.
I actually
No,
watched.
I
actually
make
read about
myself
it.
squirt.
I actually read up about it.
I
how to
don't
do
even
it.
need anybody in my room to squirt. Like that's how I can squirt.
No,
Right.
me
I don't even need
Good
to.
shit, good
no,
shit.
but I don't even need to touch myself to squirt.
Oh, I do.
You're so
I
nasty.
do. I do.
The fuck? We talking about music today. There's a war going on.
There's a war going on outside. No No man is safe.
Yes, that's our latest shirt.
We got 15 minutes, bitches. What y'all want to
That's
talk
our
about?
latest shirt. There's a war going
I don't know.
on
She
outside.
just cut off our
No,
fun talk.
No, that's so nasty.
How is it
She talk about squirting. And now she
Y'all
talk about
asked me a question. I'm gonna be straight up. I'm raw and unfiltered, but damn, y'all raw.
No.
It's
For what? Like, oh no, my kids are
I'm
gonna
raw as
watch
fuck
this.
with my nigga.
I got DJ gigs. People about to look me up and shit for a wedding and shit. They gonna be like, that bitch nasty. She ain't going to
Okay,
DJ.
they're gonna want you to DJ. What are you talking about?
I just can't. I won't put this on my dark side page. Anyways,
No, we
Listen, I see we got viewers. Where y'all at? Talk about something, say something, give us topics to talk about. I mean, we got shit for days, but I'm just saying, like, can y'all tell us?
Tell them,
I'm still waiting for a confession. What up, Blue?
tell the viewers to tag any artists that they feel that should send their music.
Viewers, any artists you guys love, tag them to our, to our page so we can view their music and we can play their music on our podcast starting next Wednesday, right? Because that's what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
send the music to Shay.
I also want. I wanna get like a couple guys in here besides our guys that are production guys. Get a couple guys in here so we can get a man's point of view
Shouts out
on
to
a lot
Lou
of
and D.
things.
Yes.
So
So you want to add a male
That's
dynamic
not-
to
I
our
do.
podcast for a male perspective?
for one show, yes.
For one show. Okay. Anybody in mind? Anyone with a personality that you have
I
in
don't
mind?
know yet, but
I know some people who have like a fun personality I think we would vibe with.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely be reaching out to some people.
yeah.
Like, come shoot the shit with us.
Yeah.
We're gonna be so nasty with you here.
We definitely gonna want to interview G Money one day.
Oh my God. We have, you know what? When we do G Money, we have to do each other. G Money is my husband to one of my videos who cheated on me.
I seen that
who
video.
fucked on me.
I saw that
Actually,
video.
it's Gold's video, but
Yes.
Nickel.
Nick. No nicknames.
I so but our shit was ass fuck. It was dope.
No.
I'm not saying nothing. That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
We're not
It
gonna
wasn't
talk
me.
about that.
Anyways, what are we talking about?
But G gotta yeah, definitely.
we
There's
gotta
a
interview
lot.
G Money.
There's a lot. We gotta interview each other.
Yes. Sounds like fun time to me.
So that might be a really good interview date.
Okay, so Sunday, where we at, Dark Side?
Sunday we are at Malibu in East Hartford. It is Kid Fresh, boom banging out the
Boom,
frame.
banging.
I'm gonna go visit.
Birthday.
Yes.
So once again, we're gonna bring about 82 artists to perform.
Because G Money
One
don't fuck
song
around.
each. About 82, right? I think that's how many
82
songs I
artists,
received.
because G Money don't fuck around.
82 artists are
Yeah,
going to come and
funny.
perform one song, and it's going to be very entertaining. So come through, show some love. I'm going to be your DJ. Shay's going to be intercepting all the COVID
Shay's
for me.
gonna be off the stage wandering around because
Me?
I can't stand that
No,
shit.
Shay's going to be
All right,
intercepting
so
the COVID.
JStarr, where you gonna be at?
I'm gonna be at my son's J Sean J Rock
Yes.
J Rock Jack's party on Sunday at Dreams Nightclub. You guys gotta come through. He will be in the building. We're gonna be together as a team.
Yes.
That is my son. He is over 21 now.
I wish I could be there, but G
yes.
Money be fucking Dark Side up. I gotta help
I
you.
thought there was a few different DJs for that night.
No,
no. Oh shit.
It's always just
Fuck.
her.
Cause that's what I thought. I was like, okay.
I'm going to miss it. I owe him next year.
But yeah, G hit me up and he said on one of my posts, switch it to the next Sunday.
Yeah, I wish you would.
I know, I wanted to too, but because his birthday was already on the 14th, he's like, nah, ma, that's too far. I brought it
that
up.
might be my birthday.
I put it up to
weekend.
the table. Yeah, I brought it up to the table, but it was like, nah.
Yeah.
Oh, what
So-
are we doing? What are we doing for my birthday?
You tell
Oh,
me.
you guys are going to be at Beso.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't know.
why?
He didn't say
I'll
nothing.
be there because my
Daddy
bills are over.
said that.
Mr. Dearest, we need to talk.
Daddy said if Daddy said it's gonna be at Beso, then it's gonna be at Beso.
Well, I don't know.
I'm
We're
not
gonna be
DJing.
somewhere.
For once, I'm gonna go have a good time.
I don't know.
Sip
Even
on.
if we don't do that,
I can
we're
hear the
doing
music in the
something.
background now.
We're
Like,
doing something, right? March 27th.
Hell yeah, let's
Okay.
go. We doing something.
Something. We'll figure it out.
So
yeah, mark your calendars for stuff. We got stuff coming up, and now that it's getting warmer outside, we definitely need to put together another
we're
Blaze the
gonna
Mic.
definitely put an event together.
Another Blaze the Mic
and
competition.
we definitely want people to come, vendors, things like that.
Oh yeah, because we're gonna have our own motherfucking table of bananas.
So
We ain't
vendors
paying.
are welcome to that.
Yes.
So we'll let you guys know when we
Yes.
put it together.
And we'll bring our t-shirts.
Yes.
Also, we could be a vendor at where there's smoke, there's fire.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's more about smoke, but we could definitely be a vendor
Okay,
there.
and when is that? Let
Every
them know.
Tuesday, every Thursday, every Friday.
So we gotta step up our week game.
But we
In terms of designs and shirts and shit.
Oh,
Pretty high.
Yes, pretty high.
We
Pretty
have a
high.
line called Pretty High. So it's sublimation because we're working with vinyl and we're working with sublimation because bitches is bad up in here.
Mhm.
And next step is DTG, direct to garment. But for now,
Who's
Pretty
that?
High.
Who's that?
Direct to garment.
Just
Financing.
sit there and look pretty bad.
Financing that machine is like financing a motherfucking car. Yo.
You could come in. We about to. You can
Oh,
come
it
in.
bumped the camera.
We're
Whoa!
Because we
No,
can't.
the camera, please leave my ass is in the shop.
That's
Don't take my
7
ass off the
We
shop.
got 7 minutes. We got people trying to bombard us in here.
What up, y'all?
There we go.
They want to be a part of the
He's
show.
from
Come
New York.
on in.
You
Come
wanna
on
interview
in.
him?
He's from New York,
Come
let's
on
go.
in.
We're doing it another time, I promise.
Okay, I believe you. All right, close the door, Daddy.
Daddy,
Close
we're
the door.
done. We're almost done.
We're almost done.
So,
Real quick, I have no
No
idea.
No tengo ninguna idea.
En su casa lo conocen. So,
Right.
I just wanted to put it out there really quick. Pretty Boss Podcast. I mean, we're only gonna get better. The only place to go from here is up. So you can catch our podcast on Spotify, on Apple Music, Podbean, RSS.com. We're gonna be putting it at YouTube. So we doing the damn thing. We trying to just become billionaires.
we're gonna be the
Listen, we're
billionaires.
all
But billionaires.
We gonna be rich, and we're
I'ma
gonna
get my
take
body
Millie
done.
Entertainment with us.
I'm gonna take my fupa
Right.
off. It's gonna be so sexy. I'm gonna get boobs like Jay. It's gonna be great.
I'm gonna take my fupa off too if I'm a
You ain't got no fupa. You don't know what yours
I got
what it is
little
to have. No,
one.
yours doesn't sit on your lap. When yours sits on your lap, then you got a fupa. Come talk to me. All right, whatever. You ain't got no damn.
Listen, I just want to make
She
sure
ain't about that
I
life.
shout out everybody who's been listening
Yes.
and tuning in to us tonight.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
We was just shooting the shit.
Yes.
Yes,
Shout out G
every
Money. We love
Wednesday.
you, G.
Shout out
MNE.
Yes. Shout out
Hello.
to
Shout out
G-Money.
your other team, girl.
What, MNE events?
Yes.
Yes. We are doing big things as well. DJ Dope God.
I think G Money's part of our team. What
Yeah,
we
G
call
Money
him?
and Pretty Boss.
Pretty Boss.
I don't know.
Pretty Boss,
Pretty
G.
Boss G. Pretty Boss G. What up?
I like it.
Yeah,
Shouts out to
definitely.
Millie Entertainment.
I love it.
So I'm such a trader. I work with so many teams. There's no
Yes.
exclusivity.
Oh,
with
wait,
me.
my
Like,
hubby's
She has no loyalty.
I got no loyalty.
Chill.
What up, Monty?
G Money said chill.
But yeah, I got mad teams.
What
But I
up,
go hard for
Monty?
all my
I wanna
motherfucking
shout out
teams.
your hubby, Mandy. We love you.
Monty, don't be fighting with her after the damn podcast.
Yes.
What the hell she said in the podcast? Leave.
Oh my God, he may not even know what I said in the podcast.
Okay,
It's
don't
gonna
go
happen.
back.
Tonight when we sleep, he gonna be watching.
Don't go back and watch nothing. Don't worry
Don't
about
watch
it.
nothing, Monty.
She's appropriated. She is ours for an hour on Wednesdays. So back up. I'll fight you.
We gotta speak real shit.
Nah,
Alright.
he with it. He supports. So
Yes.
shout out to my baby.
Yes.
We love you. We love you, Mandy. All right, so I hear the music. No,
we got 4 minutes.
We got 4 minutes.
We got 4 minutes. Make it go.
But this is actually our beat.
All right, so
Yes.
really quick before we end of the night, I just want to make sure you guys remember to have anybody who is a CT artist send us their music to prettybossct
We'll
at
play your
gmail.com.
Artists, we got mass people tuning in.
And
Yeah,
Mass,
definitely
Mass,
Mass.
New York, we don't care.
All
New
the
York,
East Coast.
CT, the whole East Coast.
Tri-state.
Fuck that, the whole fucking U.S. Right?
Yeah.
Like, if you got some shit, send it to us. We'll play it.
Yes.
It is what it is. This is what we about. We about the entertainment industry. No matter what it is, this is it. PrettyBoss. That's what
We're
we're
also going to be doing that for entrepreneurs as well.
As well, yes.
Yes.
We definitely want to interview entrepreneurs, whoever we find.
Shouts out to Jane 27 Fashion. I would love
heard
to
of her.
interview her.
I heard of her. She's actually my friend on my other page.
Yes, she's got
But
a
yeah.
shop at Waterbury Mall.
Yep,
Amazing
yep,
clothing.
yep.
She's got a great story. I would love
Oh,
to have
I'll
her
go buy
in
some
here.
clothes. Hey.
I got some pants from that damn fire.
I've been really liking Joe Banga's stuff lately.
You know, I did a song with Joe Bango. Where the
Well,
fuck is that song at?
I don't know.
Joe Banga, where you at?
Well, we need
Joe
to bring
Bango, where you at?
on the show.
I did a song with you like 4 years ago. Where that song
Oh,
at?
her. Everybody else.
He
Everybody.
was actually supposed to be on my mixtape that I never put out.
Fired.
So yeah, I'm fired.
Yeah.
Also, yes, once again, shout out Millie Entertainment for this beat that they made for us.
Seen that movie.
This is
Don't you turn that beat up, Lou.
the beat that we
We'll
start.
go up an extra 5 minutes. So you don't care.
The beat that we start and end with is done by Millie Entertainment.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And it's ours.
Yes, it's
I
our
love.
beat. We own it.
Really quick, one of the things I remember in the episode, well, the podcast before the podcast,
Yes.
you were speaking about an artist that you were feeling at G Money's birthday showcase, and I found out who that was. It was Animalistic.
Okay.
Animalistic.
And he's got a 4 as
Yo,
the
he was
A.
dope.
4 was the A, and then
dope.
Animalistic. So, yes, we were definitely feeling his vibe. So, send us your music, definitely, but know that we are selective.
I also want to say to Tina
I would
Leslie,
love
she
to
asked
hear
if we
music.
would do topics, like advice topics. Absolutely. We don't just talk about artists, we talk about everything. So if you have a
Everything.
topic,
Confessions.
yes,
Let us
you
know your
are-
confession. I will put it out there. It's
Yes.
anonymous. Let me know what it is. I will be more than willing to talk
Absolutely.
shit.
I would
We're
love
talk a
to-
lot of shit.
I would love to give advice to people, and
Yes.
it's good to have, because we're from like 3 different walks of life almost, and have had just our life. The only thing we really have in common is we all got 3 kids,
3.
and we like music,
And we all got 2 boys and 1 girl.
and that's all we really have in common. But we still love the shit out of each other.
Yes.
But still, you're just gonna get a wide variety and array of perspective and just knowledge and advice.
Yes.
So definitely hit us up with some problems and some issues that you're having. We'll tell you what you need to do.
Relationship shit, please, by all means. I'm always down.
She's watching from Jersey.
That's what's up, Jersey.
What part of Jersey? I'm from Wildwood. Hey,
Wildwood.
Brick City, Wildwood. What up?
I like the casino over there.
I like Jersey Shore.
Okay.
I love Polly
Okay.
D.
Yes, they don't know Jersey that well. But shouts out to Wildwood in the building.
Yes.
Hey.
So, I'm really excited for next week. I really want to try to find someone that we can interview next week. So,
Yes.
I don't know
have
who
some
it's
people.
gonna
I have
be.
some people in
I
mind.
told my son.
Do you want to
He's
bring
down.
him in?
Yeah, I mean, he wants to. Everything we do together, we want to interview together, which is kind of. So that's why I didn't tell you guys this for this week, because I wanted to let you
All
guys
right,
know.
let's wait on him then.
Yeah, we can wait
Okay.
on him.
Okay.
So next, we're gonna try to find somebody within a week. See if they'll come through.
I got a lot of
We'll
other
announce
people
it.
that do other things, like
Okay.
bottles.
So we're gonna be watching you guys.
Yeah.
And
got our eye on you.
yes, you definitely want to come to our podcast. All right, so I think that's time.
That's time.